Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had two directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Looking at the technology sector, Apple and Facebook. So XLK, very tight trading range today and a pretty decent amount of volume. So surprising to see it that tight, but we are right up at the high, 52.65, 52.63, and today was 52.62. So a bit of a triple top right there. The bulls closed strong up near the high of the day, so we'll see if we can get continuation and a new high here with a break of 52.65. Key support now is going to be the low of Friday, 52.17. That is the most consolidation we've seen pretty much all of February, so that low of that consolidation is going to be a key level going forward for the bulls to maintain. The weekly time frame, very strong close last week, and not much information at all in the first candlestick of the daily chart this week. 4 more trading days to go. We'll keep an eye on it. But as of right now, because we're right up at that all-time high, the bulls are still holding on very strong. So we saw Apple holding on very strong as well, seeing follow through from its very bullish close on Friday. We got bullish news that Mr. Buffett was increasing his position. The market really liked that pre-market. And we have a little double top at the all-time high, but it looks like we are going to test this level again tomorrow. So that resistance is 137.48. And we see that double top of 137.44. If we get a bull break, we're looking at 137.50 and 138 as the next two psychological resistance levels. So the higher low now, the low of Friday, is important. 135.28 to keep this higher low pattern alive on the daily time frame. If we lose that level, we will likely lose exponential moving average support, and then we'll be looking at that middle Bollinger Band as the next key level. Look at this RSI. That shows you how insignificant RSI is when you're in blue sky breakout. We have been up around the 80 level for weeks at this point with no slowdown. So we're seeing the same thing in the S&P 500 with the strength we're watching, and blue sky breakout RSI is much more meaningless. Weekly time frame for Apple, 2 months of straight green in a row. Need to watch this double top very closely because that was a bearish reversal spinning top candlestick last week. And if we can't break this all-time high tomorrow, that will be a bit of a caution heads up to the bulls that we could be in for some consolidation and the potential to confirm this bearish reversal candlestick on the weekly. Because the weekly upper Bollinger Band is ascending so rapidly, we have lost that level and it is now back as resistance. So we have to be watching that resistance at 137.94. So after we do break an all-time high, if we do break an all-time high, weekly upper Bollinger Band will be one of the next key levels to be looking at. Facebook bulls, nice new all-time high. We saw that strong close on Friday with momentum favoring the bulls, and we saw that follow through today with a nice strong move to the upside, and our new all-time high is 137.18. Need to keep an eye on these upper Bollinger Bands because the last couple all-time highs, here we had one rejecting from the upper Bollinger Band, another all-time high. We closed just above it, but then fell right back below it, and here we are rejecting from the upper Bollinger Band again. So with a lack of previous price history resistance, we're only going to be looking at that upper Bollinger Band. So 137.18, and that level tomorrow is going to be in the low 137s, so we'll need to be keeping an eye on that level. Facebook on the weekly time frame after a little bit of an upper wick last week, not significant, seeing follow through to the upside. Blue sky breakout. As long as the market continues to hold strong, as long as the tech sector continues to hold strong, the Facebook bulls definitely have a lot of momentum, and we have not lost this uptrend by any way, shape, or form in all of 2017. It's just been higher lows and higher highs. We got very tight there before a bull break on nice big bull volume. So the tech sector and everybody else is still bullish. Cautious here because we are so overbought, but again, not getting the signals to be looking to the downside. I appreciate you watching. We'll be checking back in tomorrow. Have a great night.